Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. 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 Hello, Shaker Heights varsity football fans, and welcome to the Jerome T. Osborne Senior Stadium. Tonight, we are getting set for another Greater Cleveland Conference rivalry game under the Friday night lights. Your Red Raiders are on the road again for the second of back-to-back away games to face the Cardinals of Mentor High School. They are getting set for kickoff. They are in the gray helmets, red jerseys, and gray pants. Their colors not too inventive. The scarlet and gray. However, your Red Raiders in the red helmets, white jerseys, red pants. It's going to be a little difficult to tell these two teams apart today as they further the football game, but we will still have a good game nonetheless. Menor is going to be kicking off to the Red Raiders first, so you will see our offensive production quickly in this one, hoping they can just keep producing using the run game and that pass game through the air. It's all been working. At least it did against Brunswick. For both teams, really, the main issue was just whose defense would win. And luckily it was the Red Raiders of Shaker Heights. Not exactly sure what the concern is, but Menor and their football team, a little bit of a huddle on the 35-yard line. We're waiting for the clock to get all set up on the scoreboard. It stands at 40 seconds. Do not worry, we have 12 minutes of first quarter football coming your way. We apologize for any blurriness that may be coming through on our camera. Menor not having the best connection out here at the Jerome T. Osborne Stadium. Hopefully we can provide the best for you with what we can do. Someone needs to check up on the press box. It still says 40 seconds. And we are all just awaiting. The Shaker Heights marching band in the stands. All of the parents have gotten all set up on their respective side of the field. Menor, it's their homecoming night. We just saw the homecoming queen be awarded. However, we're really here for the football, and we're just waiting for that to happen. We saw it against Shaw last year. They might just go without the clock to start us off. The odd thing is both of these teams, both Shaw and Menor, they had lovely scoreboards. Guess it's just too much to handle. Not exactly sure. The referees look as though they're going to talk things over. Now the clock started. It ticked off 3 seconds. Now it's at 12 minutes. We should be getting things set up. The Red Raider team getting amped up before kickoff. The Menor student section, all neon, if you can see that in the right side of your screen. And here is a beauty of a kickoff, and that's going to go for a touchback. And the Red Raider offense back out now, and you know they can be dangerous. Most likely going to look to use Cornell Beard on the ground quickly in this one, because once he gets going, he gets going. That run depth with Cornell Beard and Caden King, just a deadly duo. As I said last game, really a Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt type of duo, as we saw from the Browns last year. So a few miles off the coast of Lake Erie, the Red Raiders are getting set up. Ball spotted on the 20. 3 men out wide to the left, 1 out wide to the right, but they're going to give it to Cornell Beard, and quickly he is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. And it'll be a loss of about 1.5. So quickly, second down, 11 yards to go. Going same formation with 3 out wide left, 1 out wide right. The one man on his lonesome right side, Kyle Waits. Man in motion from left to right, Trey McNutt, but they're going to go to the air. It's Jackson Ward. And he should pick up the first down. And that is the case. There you go. First down and 10 for your Red Raiders. Getting going through the air quickly in Menor, and that's what you like to see. The good thing that we saw through Brunswick is once one part of the Red Raiders game shut down, the other parts of it really just started to act on up. Once their game through the pass just stopped working, their game through the run worked perfect. Here Abdullah Ahmad looking to use his legs, escaping the pocket, moving left, but he didn't go much elsewhere. Not sure if there was any gain on the play, and I don't think there was. .10:30 left to go here in the first quarter of the Menor football game. The Red Raiders, they are not expected to win this game, but it will be a very good game. That's what we're anticipating. 2 to each side of the O-line. Jackson Ward, Kyle Waits on the right side. Near side, Cornell Beard in the backfield with Abdullah Ahmad. He's going to fake the give to him. He's going to go back to the air. The pocket collapses. He's got a man behind him. He didn't see him coming, and he is taken down without any sort of gain once again. Maybe a bit of a loss. They'll call it a loss of about half a yard. They're going to mark this one a 3rd down and 11 yards to go. Abdullah Ahmad and his offense look to the right, looking for something maybe sort of audible as they go no huddle. Need to get something going. 3rd and long. Ahmad, Beard in the backfield with him once again. And they'll fake the give. He finds, just a bit overthrown to Kyle Waits, just off target. He had his man wide open. He still would have had a decent chunk of yardage to go, but still, you got to hit your target first. So with that, 1 first down, and after that, nothing going for the Red Raider offense. They're going to have to punt this one away with the sophomore, Lucas White. He stands back at the 15 of the Red Raiders' side of midfield. The return man stands at about the 38. And here's the punt from White. Not a bad one at all. It'll be taken in past the 40-41. After that, he's wrapped up quickly by number 19. That's Jace Griffin. So now this defense, who's been quite high and mighty throughout the first 6 weeks of the season, really led this team to all the victories. We'll see what they can do on the first Cardinal possession of the football game. Three men out to the right side, 1 to the left. The quarterback, Scotty Fox, the junior. He'll hand this one off. And he's taken down after a limited gain, and it's still a positive one, but it should only be about 2 yards on the give, maybe 3 if they're generous. Second down, 8 to go. Quickly, the Red Raider defense back where they left off. They have been the name of all 6 of these victories for the Red Raiders. 6-0 is where this team stands. They're not looking to let up. They're going to try and keep this undefeated season going their way. Here, the pocket collapses. It's going to be Fox running for it. He's going to slide down. Good move. Just before getting to the midfield stripe, it'll be at the 49. Scotty Fox, really the only quarterback we see slide. Excuse our camera quality. We're working with the best we've got here in Menor. This connection is not ideal. Our apologies. Here, Fox going to the air. He finds his man. Oh, he drops it. Number 16, Austin Van Huss, the junior, dropping it to bring up the 4th down. So, Shaker's offense with a better outing through 1 possession each. At least Shaker's gotten 1 first down. However, a quick 3 and out for the Cardinals of Menor. So, Shaker going with what they normally will do on the punt returns, and that's have Jace Griffin on the left side, and it's going to be Damian Cunningham on the right side. 8:16 left to go in quarter number 1. Thank you very much for tuning in. Again, excuse our camera quality. We're working with the best connection we have in Menor. A good punt. It's going to be a fair catch taken in. Not great field position. It'll be at about the 6, maybe the 7. Still waiting for the verdict on where this one's going to end up. Looks as though it's going to be the 7. 1st and 10, your Red Raiders. And that offense back out now. We'll see what they can do. Ahmad, the quarterback that entered in week 3 of his junior year. That's just last year. And he has just led this offense spectacularly. And here's the jet sweep. However, wrapped up quickly. The jet sweep ran to D'Artagnan Mitchell. Just not able to get anything on the carry. It'll be a 2nd down and 10. Maybe they're going to have him lose a yard. And that's the case. 2nd down, 11 to go. So far, the run game, not really effective for either side, the Cardinals or the Red Raiders. So maybe whoever figures it out first is going to be the victor. But we're way too early to decide that in this ballgame. Here's the run, the Cornell Beard on the left side. And wrapped up quickly, once again. Should get back to that original line of scrimmage. But it looks as though that's going to be about it. 3rd down, 10 yards to go. They're going to need to go to the air. Unless they want to just run this one and see whatever yardage they can pick up. On the right side, the receivers, Brian Mitchell and Jackson Ward. If I had numbers on the left side of that O-line, I would tell you. But 2 receivers also over to that left side. Cornell Beard in the backfield with Abdullah Ahmad. Low snap, but he'll recover. He's got time. He'll find his man. It's complete. That was Cornell Beard. Won't be able to pick up that 1st down, but it'll be much better field position. And the punt unit will come out. It's only a 4th down and about 2, but you don't want to risk it this deep into your own territory. They're at their own 16. That's just smart play calling if you're head coach Alex Nicholson. Really a no-brainer. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in quarter number 1. That clock ticking on down. Our score is 0-0. 2 possessions down for Shaker. 1 down for Menor. Menor's about to get that 2nd coming their way. White standing on the 1-yard line. Good snap and a decent punt as well. Taken in at about the 48. And good contact, somehow able to stay up. But more Red Raiders join the party, and he is taken down. So past the midfield stripe, they will set up at the 45, it seems. And that is some generous yardage, if I've ever seen some. But sometimes that's just what the home crowd's going to get. .545 left to go in this first quarter. Snap the handoff. And some rough contact once again. Limited yardage, about 3, maybe 4, knowing the way these refs have given these Cardinals some yards early in the ball game. We'll see. It'll be a pickup of 3. Second down, 7 yards to go. Sticking with that same formation, it's going to be 2 on each side of the O-line. Out wide. We'll see if they go for the run once again. Scotty Fox, the junior quarterback, leading this offense. Going to the air here. Pocket collapses. He's going to run to the right side. Now he'll get the throw off, and it's taken in. A good catch. Getting to the turf, and it's inside the red zone. Big pickup for the Menor Cardinals. And we'll see what they do with now this great field position. 4:50 left to go in the first. We're still scoreless. We're only getting started. Here going to the ground. Off to the right side. Taken down quickly. But some positive yardage once again. More than the last run that they have had. It'll be about a 2nd down and 5. Shakers defense needing to get something going. Needing to shut this Cardinals offense down, and that run game seems to be picking up some more yards with each and every play. Three off to the left side, 1 to the right. That's what you get when you're on the right hash mark. Pocket collapses, but a quick throw and a touchdown for Menor. Taken in by the sophomore, Justin Hodge, at the front of the end zone. And he will throw up the first 6 on the board. (6-0) Menor, defending their home territory. They enter into the ball game 59th in the state. Shaker 100th exactly in the state. And so we will see. This should be a good game. Shaker just needs to get that offense going sooner rather than later. The PAT up and good. 7-0 is our score. Menor's on top. Just over 4 minutes left to go here in this first quarter of action. Head coach Alex Nicholson consulting his kickoff return unit. We're looking for a big gain if they can. No real big returns from this Red Raider team so far through the season. But the real issue on this Red Raider side of the offense is on offense. 5 rushes, -2 yards through their first 2 possessions. That's just something that they're going to need to get settled. And normally that's just not something you'll see from Cornell Beard. Really the talk of the town at Shaker Heights High School. And understandably so. He has just been producing on the ground, and we'll see. We're just getting started. We're not even 8 minutes into the ball game. Menor's up 7. And here's the kickoff. Should be a touchback, and that is the case. It'll bounce off the middle of the end zone, and Shaker's going to get started once again at the 20. Menor, Shaker's first of 3 top 100 in the state opponents. Those other 2 schools include Medina and Heights. Heights Of course, the big rival of Shaker. We will be playing them the final week, week 10. First down and 10 for the Red Raiders. Ball at the 20 after the touchback. Trey McNutt moving from left to right before the play is snapped. Trying to run it forward. They'll get a few positive yards off the play. Looks like they'll mark it about 4.5. Not too shabby. The Red Raiders' run game exactly how the Cardinals have been. They're just growing with every possession. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Most likely looking to go to the ground again, but that's not the case. He finds Colin Richard to the left side, and he'll pick up a good gain. That'll move the sticks. First down and 10. Abdul Ahmad early in this one, 3 for 4 in passing, and maybe that's just something you're going to want to stick with. However, the run game also finding its momentum, and so maybe this drive can end up in some points. The clock ticking on down. 3:10 left to go in this first quarter. 2 receivers to each side of the line. The give to Cornell Beard. He'll shake 1 tackle. He'll move it forward. And he keeps going, and he'll pick up the first down. What a play from Cornell Beard. That's what you like to see. The junior just pushing his way forward. Nick Chubb-esque, if I may. Just dragging defenders with him. And oh my, that's just something that's going to get you excited. Some small ball from the Red Raiders, but some exciting football nonetheless. 2:40 left to go in this first quarter. The Cardinals are up 7-0 early in this one. Beard far back in the backfield. It'll be McNutt from left to right. Play snap, throw. Colin Richard, the target. And these short throws are working. That'll pick up another first down. Ball's now spotted across midfield. We'll see. They'll be at the 42. No huddle. Shaker just quickly getting to it. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Going to the air again. Why not? That's why not. It's picked off at about the 40. We'll see where it's returned to. And that is a momentum crusher. Ahmad trying to get too risky with the football. And with that, the possession flips. The ball at the 40, or excuse me, at the 45 of Menner's half of midfield. Scotty Fox back in at QB with 3 receivers to the left, 1 out right. Here's the run up the middle. It's a good run at that. He'll pick up the first and some more. Past midfield, past the 45. And they're going to mark him down at the 40. So a 15-yard pickup to begin this drive, and that's what you like to see. The sophomore, Jackson Farley, the ball carrier there. So the Cardinals have a chance to extend their lead to 2 scores. A lateral back to the quarterback. A deep throw. He's got his man. What a throw. My goodness. Scotty Fox connecting with his receiver deep. It's going to be a 40-yard touchdown through the air, and the Cardinals go up 13, looking for 14 with the PAT. So now this is where Shaker's going to have to get something going on offense. And if not, they're already going to find themselves in trouble. The PAT up and good. Ooh, a powerful PAT from the kicker there. 14-0. Men are on top, defending their home territory well for their homecoming game. 1:39 left to go in this first quarter of action. Men are going to kick this one away. They're up 14 in the early stages of the ballgame. Shaker needing something on offense in this possession. If not, it's already looking a little doubtful. 3 scores is not a deficit you want to be in, especially on the road. We know this Menor team is the best opposition the Red Raiders have faced. Shaker hopefully can make it competitive. They just need a score here. The kickoff, a good one. This one should go back for a touchback once again. That is the case. Shaker's offense back out now, led by Abdullah Ahmad. What can he do after, I believe, 3 unsuccessful possessions? That last possession was looking good. A bunch of short passes and a big run from Cornell Beard to pick up a tough first down. Ahmad just threw it right into the hands of a Cardinal defender. Really just shut down the drive and made it this 2-score game as the Cardinals took advantage on that next possession. Cornell Beard pushing forward. He'll pick up a few. And it'll bring down second down and about 6. Ooh, maybe 5. Mark it 5. So that's half the battle of this first down. Second down and 5. 3 receivers off to the left, 1 out right. Once again, going to the ground game. It's Cornell Beard trying to push forward for the first down. He should be short, but only by about a yard. Third down, 1. This is where you might just want to push forward for the first down, because right here you want to play it safe and just make sure you can pick up the points. Ahmad and his offense look over to the right, looking for a new play call. They'll get it. Kai James and Mitchell swap places on that left side of the O-line. And now here's the run once again. Cornell Beard looking for a lane, and it doesn't look like he's going to find one. Maybe they'll give it to him off that initial push forward. Now it looks as though we've got an official timeout. They're going to see where they're going to mark this one. And they're going to give it to him. First down and 10 for Shaker Heights. That is huge. The clock ticking down. They don't need to run another play here to conclude the first quarter. We'll see if they do. And it looks as though they will not. Time expires on this first quarter of action. Thanks for sticking with us. Shaker down 14 after the first 12 minutes. We've still got 36 more, so hold your horses. But things looking a little negative for the Red Raiders as they begin the ball game, but nothing they cannot work out of. It's a GCC rivalry under the lights. Menor up 14-0. We'll be right back after this short break. And we're back. Shaker's offense back as well. They picked up that first down just barely before we concluded that quarter. But to start the second, they're going to go to the air. Ahmad with his receiver to the left side. Makes one man miss, and now he's out of bounds. The receiver, number 81. And you already know that's Cameron Jackson, the junior. He has been performing rather well at the beginning of the season. And he just keeps putting up numbers. It'll be 9 seconds off the clock. 11:51 left to go in this first half. Ahmad not able to hit him in stride. Jackson needed to head back a couple yards. End up receiving that one. Here, Ahmad making a man miss. He's got some positive yardage, and he will be down after a solid pickup. Not to the first down just yet, but something good for the Red Raiders regardless. 11 and a half and ticking on down left to go in this second quarter. Ahmad handing it off to Beard once again, and Menor been doing a good job at limiting the run game. I mean, through that first quarter, only 3 yards per carry, which is not something you'll normally see attached to Cornell Beard's name. 10 rushes for 3 yards on that first quarter. For Menor, they had 5 runs for 31 yards, and that's a little over 6 yards per carry. So Shaker on the 3rd down and 4, needing to pick this up. You can't afford to not get any points on this possession. The snap, the handoff. Cornell Beard finds a lane up the middle. He's past midfield, past the 45, and up to the 43. Big pickup, or mark at the 44. Regardless, it's still a big pickup. 1st down and 10, that'll move the chains. Tackle made by Claire, the junior linebacker, for Menor. Cardinals up 14-0 early in this ball game. 10 minutes left to go in quarter number 2. We had a quick first quarter, only 30 minutes after that first quarter kicked off. Here, and a throw, Kyle Waits looked as though he fell to the turf. Unless it was a missed call, but I don't believe that is the case. So the overthrow and incompletion leads to a 2nd down. And that exact same yardage, 10 to go. Ball still at the 44. However, Shaker marching down the field. They're just marching at their own pace. Here's another give to Cornell Beard. He'll make another man miss. Oh, my goodness. He's just fun to watch with the ball in his arms. He'll pick up about 6. Call it a 3rd down and 4. Beard just remaining a game changer. Coleman, the eventual guy to bring him down. And might as well run it again after the big pickup. And that is exactly what they're going to do. But it's Ahmad keeping it up the middle, and he's taken down. But after getting plenty more yardage after the 1st down. And my goodness, Ahmad, if he could be a running back, I don't see why you don't put him in the position. But he's your Red Raider quarterback. But he's like Lamar Jackson-esque, if you really want to go there. Relate him to an NFL superstar. And here the run up the middle once again. It's Cornell Beard. It looks as though it'll be just short of the goal line. That one's close. Regardless, a 1st and goal. If they don't punch it in here, that's rather troublesome. 1st and goal, very short. Not even sure if it's a full yard to go. First and goal, half a yard to go. The run to Cornell, trying to go wide to the outside right. And that's just not going to work out. A second down, they'll lose maybe half a yard. So make it second down and actually 1 yard this time. Oh, they'll push it back even more. 2 yards to go. Shaker with more first downs through that first quarter. 5-2. They won that statistic. However, the realistic approach is that Menor just had a lot more big plays that resulted in touchdowns. Here's the run, and he is stuffed before getting anywhere near the goal line. They start at the half-yard line. They move a yard and a half back, and now a third down and goal from the 5. Uh-oh. Third down and goal. Do you go to the air here if you're head coach Alex Nicholson? I guess we'll see. They're going to recall this one. The whole team looks in sync. To their left, to the Red Raider sideline. They get the new play call. Receivers swap places. And they are going to go to the air here. And that throw, nowhere near, trying to get it out of his hands quickly. But it'll bring up a fourth down and 5. And already, though it might seem a little drastic, you might need to go for the fourth down and goal already. They started at the half-yard line. Now it's at the 5. Fourth and goal. Your Red Raiders with the ball. Already a pretty big play at this point in the ballgame. 2 receivers out wide to each side of the line. Ahmad finds his receiver, Trey McNutt. That's the touchdown. Shaker needed it. That Abdullah Ahmad, Trey McNutt connection is to die for if you are a Red Raider football fan. And there you see it. Work its magic once again. 14-6. Jack Geisler, the man to put one more up on the board. Big touchdown for the Red Raiders. They're still down 1 touchdown. But that's half the battle. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. (14-7), the Cardinals of Menor High School up a touchdown on your Red Raiders. The Cardinals most definitely expected to win the ball game, as they are 59th in the state coming into today. Shaker 100th exactly in the state of Ohio. The real kicker between the two schools is Shaker's only a D2 school, Division II in the state of Ohio, while Menor Division I, and the reason why is the enrollment. 2,671 students enrolled into Mentor High School. That's 71% larger than Shaker Heights. So I suppose you've got more talent to choose from, and that's why you put them in Division I. The kickoff from Jack Geisler. Taken in at about the 10. And he's got some room to run past the 30. But taken down just before getting to that 35. So field position not half bad for Menor as they start off this possession. The stat on that Red Raider drive. Oh, excuse me. My statistician is telling me 15 yards through the air on that Red Raider possession, while it was 65 on the ground. So Red Raider back to the ground, back to relying on Cornell Beard, the junior back, And that's not always the worst thing in the world. I mean, he is talented. 2nd down and 5 after the run. Scotty Fox rolling out right. He's got his man. Number 11, a good, looks as though he was out of bounds. That intended target was number 11, Mikael Harrison, the senior receiver. However, just can't keep your feet in bounds, and you can't pick up the first down. 3rd down and about 5, mark it 4. I'll disagree with the man operating the scoreboard this once. And if Menor can't pick up a first down throughout this part of the ball game, this is a big opportunity for Shaker, but they need to get there first. Going to the air. The pocket collapses. Rolls out left. He's got his man. It's taken in past midfield at about the 46. And that's a kicker. That's unfortunate. Normally a defensive line that is just absolutely phenomenal at getting to the quarterback quickly. Really having a tough time against this Cardinal O-line. We'll see if that continues throughout the night. 6:22 left to go. Cardinals up by a touchdown. Here's the jet sweep. And it'll pick up a solid amount of yards. Maybe about halfway there, maybe a little more. 2nd down and 4 to go. The ball is going to be placed at the 39. 2nd and 3, actually, excuse me. 3 receivers off to the left side, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield with Fox is Korzankowski. Here to the air again, a quick throw, a quick strike. And, makes a man miss, but it looks as though he's already rolled out of bounds after just picking up that first down. So the Cardinals driving once again. .541 left to go in quarter number 2. The Cardinals up 14-7. And here, our first flag of the ball game, believe it or not. Already halfway through the 2nd quarter. And they're going to call a false start on the Cardinals. So that'll make it a 1st down and 15. The Cardinals, they've been driving, but this can be some sort of momentum changer, if you may. However, their short throws have been working to their advantage. The run game, somewhat limited. It's been working, but not as well as the game through the air. Here, the quarterback keeps. It's Fox. He's speedy. My goodness. Pick up a good gain. Not enough. It'll be a 2nd down. Where will they mark him? 2nd down and 7. That's something new we haven't seen from the Cardinals offense just yet. It's the quarterback keeper. But if it's going to keep working like that, why don't you just keep using that play to your advantage? 2nd down and 7. Here's the run up the middle, and that is going nowhere. Good stop from the Red Raider defense. Trying to hold off the Cardinals from putting 6 more up on the board. Shaker's already down a touchdown. If Shaker can stop them here and maybe head into the half, only down a touchdown, or maybe tie it up before the half, that's a big victory for the Red Raiders. It will be Menor getting the ball first, nonetheless. But regardless, Shaker not expected to win the ball game, but all of these parents, all of these fans, even the marching band, who's been here for every game, knows that Shaker can get the job done. Here, I believe, Menor's going to pick up the first, and that is the case. Just over 4 minutes left to go in this first half. Stick around after the half. During halftime, we will have the Red Raider Marching Band perform on the turf, and then we will have the Menor Band do the exact same. There's a touchdown once again for Menor. The throw to the left side by that sideline and by that student section as well. They are amped up. And so throw 6 more up on the board for the Cardinals. Just cannot be stopped. The PAT kick up and good once again. 21-7. We'll take a very brief break. We'll be right back. (21-7) is our score. The Menor Cardinals on top, defending their Jerome T. Osborne Senior Stadium rather well. 3:50 left to go in this second quarter of play. This kick taken in, or excuse me, no, fumbled at about the 2. And it's fumbled. Taken over by Menor. Not exactly sure why you try to reel it in. The touchback was 1 bounce away. But taken in nonetheless, and the Red Raider defense forced to return once again. It's the second Shaker turnover. Abdullah Ahmad with that interception thrown in the first. So Menor, with how they've been playing, likely to turn this into a 3-score game. Two receivers each side of the O-line. He'll fake, or no, he will give it off. And taken down is the ball carrier before getting any sort of positive yardage. Marty Johnson, and he's got some hair as a running back. And we can tell by his school photo on the scoreboard. Some luscious locks on that back. Number 9. However, just not doing the same amount of damage as number 17, the running back. And that football way overthrown. Looks as though Fox was hit after the deep ball. Look, he's back up and looking all right. So the incompletion will bring up a 3rd down and 10. And so this is some very positive stuff from the Red Raider defense as we close out the half. Again, as this half concludes, I encourage you to stick around for the Red Raider Marching Band performance as well as Menor. There's an incompletion on the slant route. And we'll see if that'll send out the kick unit, and that is the case. Looking for 3 before the half closes out and before they give this ball right back to the Red Raiders. We have seen it from this kicker. He's got a boot. We know he can send this one right through the uprights. The ball at the 13. The kick will be held at about the 21. The kick up, and it is good. 24-7. Men are on top. So Shaker, just like that last possession, if the defense isn't working for you, you need this offense to perform. So a lot of pressure on Abdullah Ahmad as he will lead him into this next possession. But first we got to get through a kickoff. We thought that was the case last time. Through these last couple minutes of play clock, the great thing to take away is that the Red Raider defense is showing signs of performance. .304 left to go in this second quarter. The Menor Cardinals up 24-7 on the Red Raiders. Dylan Tackett, the junior kicker, getting set to send this one away. Ball at the 40, and now it's all the way through the air. Not going to let this one go for a touchback once again. This one taken in by Cameron Jackson, and some rough contact. He is pummeled before getting to the 20. Never what you like to see. But luckily he is up and he's all right. So Ahmad and his offense back out now to the turf. Needing to throw up some score. And here the first play of the possession, a run to Cornell Beard, and he is taken down behind the line. This run has just not been as effective as Shaker has wanted, but since that interception, it seems as though the team has been rather hesitant to call any plays through the air, which is unfortunate because in that drive, Ahmad was doing exceptional until that pick. So we'll see if they have to utilize that, as now time is becoming a factor. 2:20 left to go in this first half. However, no, they're going to give this one to Beard once again. He'll push forward for a good gain. Not enough for the first down, but the Red Raiders will most definitely take it. 2 minutes and ticking on down left to go in this second quarter. Schwalm, the senior linebacker, taking down Beard. It'll be a 3rd down and 1. And now a timeout will be taken by Shaker, and the question is, why didn't you do that earlier? It took off about 20 seconds of the clock and then called the timeout, but looks as though there was confusion on the play, so now they're going to get things settled and talk things over. 1:46 left to go in quarter number 2. Shakers down by 17, looking to cut that deficit down before the end of the half. We'll see if they can when we come back. Shaker down 17. Looking to make it 10 by the end of the half. Here's another give to Cornell Beard, and once again, nothing really doing on the play. Maybe a yard to pick up the first, but I don't believe he'll get there. And now an injury timeout for the Red Raiders. And so as he gets tended to, we will take a short break, and we will be right back. My name is Vaughn Ullum. Thank you very much for tuning in. We've got 1:34 left to go in quarter number 2. The injured man on the play was Tim Switzer. Never the man you want to see go down. He did get up and jog his way off, so he should be okay. We'll see if he returns to the ball game. But he'll probably be waiting out the rest of this half. There! Great connection with Trey McNutt, it seemed. And now men are still trying to fight for the possession. But yikes, some rough contact. And some cheers for Trey McNutt, the D1 recruit, only entering into his junior year. He's getting some cheers from the parents, and that's what you can expect. This kid is talented. And just able to keep that ball secure is a talent. However, the referees talking things over. They stand at about the 45 of the Red Raider half of midfield. And now it looks as though it's going to be a personal foul on the Cardinals for unnecessary roughness. That'll move them forward. And it should be about 15 and an automatic first down. It's the second penalty on the Cardinals. They had a false start early in the ballgame. .128 left to go in quarter number 2. Shaker marching down the field, maybe not exactly how they would have expected with the personal foul, but they will take as much yardage as they can. Maybe not at the risk of player safety, but regardless. It's a first down and 10, ball at the 38. Abdul Ahmad with 3 receivers off to the right, 1 off to the left. The man off to the left is Richard. Here's the run to Cornell Beard, making one man miss. Trying to move his way forward, but it should be getting something going. Their defense really showed out in that last manner possession, and now this offense marching down the field, and that is what we need to close out this first half. Under a minute remaining, 55 seconds left to go. The Cardinals up 24-7. 2 receivers to each side of the line. Ahmad going to the air here. And he throws it deep to Cameron Jackson. He finds his man. It's a touchdown. Big play to close out the half. 24-13, looking for 14. Bring out Jack Geisler. Big touchdown, Abdullah Ahmad. 2, Cameron Jackson. Throw up 6. Can we throw up the 7th? Ooh, that's the kind of touchdown that gets you amped before the end of that half. The PAT, it's up, and it is no good. "37 seconds left to go in quarter number 2. The Cardinals up 24-13, which an 11-point deficit is much better than 17. The Red Raiders are going to take this. So this is going to be Shaker's second kickoff from Jack Geisler. The last one taken in by the Cardinals at about the 10. We'll see where it lies this time around. The ball placed by Geisler at the 40. He'll take his 9-yard stroll on back, and now we await the run-up. Here we go, the kickoff. Will Menor play it aggressive, or knowing that they're going to get the ball to start the next half, let it be and take a knee? 6 seconds off the clock, 31 left to go in quarter number 2. The smart and safe option is to just knee this one out, but now it looks as scoreboard says there was a flag down on the play. Not exactly sure what was the verdict. Guess we'll see where the ball is spotted. So once again, 31 seconds left to go in this first half of play. The Cardinals up 11. When you got a quarterback of this caliber, you may want to just throw this one deep and hope for the best. Scotty Fox has just been performing absolutely incredible to open up the ballgame. We'll see what they do. And they'll run this one off to the left side. He'll pick up a decent gain, but now it looks as though there is a flag. It'll be holding on Shaker Heights, or excuse me, on the Menor Cardinals. So that'll push him back plenty. It'll still take the 6 seconds off the clock. And now might be the time when you knee it down. 10 yards back. Ball spotted at the 10. And they're going to keep it on the ground. He'll evade one tackle, but now he will be taken down. And the time will expire on the first half of action. Thank you very much for tuning in. Menor up 11. They're 59th in the state entering to today. Shaker 100th entering into today. Shaker Unfortunately, not getting the ball to start off the second half, but we will see what they can do. Their defense showed promise after that last Menor possession. We'll see what happens. When we come back, we've still got half of the ball game for you. Hope you enjoy the first just as much as we did. We will see you after both bands get their marching band time. Shakers going first. Do enjoy.
Oh, you're fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, the Shaker Heights High School Marching Band. and the Shaker Heights band Run on the River. Let's give a big hand for the Shaker Heights Marching Band from Shaker Heights, Ohio. Congratulations on their fine presentation tonight.
Yo, Dad.
Let's have a big hand for the Varsity cheerleaders on their fine presentation tonight. Thank you.
All right, I bought you 2 waters.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in to Jerome T. Osborne Senior Stadium. Shaker getting set to kick this one off. They're down 11 after the first half, 24-13 in specific. And they kick this one away. It's taken in at about the 10. Running it straight forward And he's taken down around the 35. We'll see where they mark him. Jack Geisler, not exactly the same exact power you see out of that Menor kicker. Not exactly the same consistency either. However, he'll get the job done, but better field position for Menor as they come out now. Shaker showed a little bit of promise coming into that final Menor possession on offense, and they held them to only 3 points, which is why we now sit at 24-13. Here's an accurate throw to 13, but he's dropped. Oh, what a big play from number 2, Kevin Lowry. And a hard knock there. Gonna get the ball ajar. And so it hits the turf, and second down and 10. Big incompletion there for Shaker. That might hurt their momentum too. Means the Red Raider defense is coming out strong, and that's what we need to open up the half. 3 receivers out to the right side, 1 out to the left, and they're going to run this one up the middle. A decent pickup, maybe about 6. Regardless, it'll bring up a third down and rather manageable. And it will be a 3rd down and 4. Same formation, 3 off to the right, 1 on the left, man in the backfield with the quarterback. That's still Scotty Fox. The junior quarterback, standing at 6'2", has shown so much talent early in this ballgame. Here, the pocket collapses quickly. He's hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. So a 3 and out for Menor, and that's a way to start off the half. Shaker just needs to capitalize on their offensive opportunity now. The punter stands between the 25 and the 26. The 2 Shaker receivers stand across midfield and at the 30. The punt, a good one. It'll bounce off the turf, taken in by Damian Cunningham, and now he is thrown back down. And we'll see where they mark him. No real forward progress on the play. So we shall see. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. My name's Vaughn Ullum. Hope you are enjoying this one just as much as we are. 10:51 left to go in quarter number 3. Shaker only down 11. This possession could be a big one. Abdullah Ahmad and his offense back out for the first time after the break. 2 receivers out wide right, 1 out left. Here's the throw and catch from Kyle. Oh, marked incomplete. Just a bit underthrown there. And Kyle Waits couldn't hit the turf quick enough. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10 to go. Shaker could really use the capitalization of this drive. And here's the run up the middle. Shouldn't be that positive of a pickup, but positive nonetheless. Sorry, we're having to switch up the camera. We've got a bouncy fan on the other side of the bench, making the camera bounce. We apologize. So a 3rd down and 7, not exactly ideal, but Shaker can get it done. More than likely going to use the air to their advantage. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Ahmad is indeed going to let this one air out if he can let it go. And he's just going to have to throw this one away. In outs from both sides of the ball. Really just about how we started the first half. So a 4th down and 7 will bring Lucas, sophomore punter, out to the turf. He will stand at about the 8 to punt this one away. The snap, a perfect one, reeled in. The punt, really sky high. There's a flag as I believe the kicker went down, might have been roughing the punter. And that is the case. That'll bring up a rather lucky 1st down for Shaker Heights. They will take what they can get, but my goodness. That Cardinal on special teams, he's going to have to reevaluate his decisions there. As, yeah, now Shaker's going to get a second opportunity right after the 3 and out. So the Red Raider offense huddles up. The ball should be spotted at about the 22. Or, excuse me, that's what the yardage would be before the penalty is added on. They'll move it up to the 37 or 38. 9:45 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Thanks for sticking with us. Got a great Greater Cleveland Conference matchup under the lights. Shaker looking to pull off the upset. Here's the run up the middle. It's Cornell Beard. Makes another man miss. He's down past the midfield stripe. Should be marked at about the 49, the 48. Cornell Beard back at it once again. And so quickly he moves the sticks. 1st down and 10. Can Shaker drive and cut this down to a 1-possession game? It would be huge if they can convert and throw some points up on the board on this drive. McNutt moving from right to left. Ball snapped. Handing it off to Cornell Beard once again. He's moving off to right. They're down. See, it is a thing on Shaker. So that'll push him back 10, make it a 1st down and 20. That's never something you like to see. .64, Tim Switzer limping off the field. We saw him down at an injury timeout in that 2nd quarter. And now he's back down on the sideline. And he looks to be in a bit of pain. We'll see how that develops. Never the offensive lineman that you're going to want to see. Granted, you're never going to want to see any of your starting offensive linemen go down. But Tim Switzer, definitely a playmaker. And so we will see how that is moving forward. Just under 9 minutes left to go. The clock ticking on down. Under 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. And now it'll be Abdullah Ahmad keeping it. And he's not able to go anywhere. Losing yardage once again. So on the 1st and 20. Make it a 1st and 20 plus some. Caden Clare, the the junior linebacker, getting in there to limit Abdullah Ahmad to no gain, only 3 yards of a loss. 2nd down, 23 to go. this is where you might need to take some deep shots down the field. And that's exactly what they're going to try to do. A shorter pass to Cameron Jackson. And he's back. A second on 5. And that's the case. Third down, 5 yards to go. 7:45 and tick it on down left to go in the third quarter. Shaker only down 11. A score here can go a long way. And here's the run to Cornell Beard off to the right side. He's got a lane. He'll move it forward. He's still going past the 30, past the 25. He's still on his feet. It'll end up taking about 4 Cardinals to get the job done. But Beard down inside the 30 at about the 23. What a run from the junior running back. What a player to watch. Just Cornell Beard. Whenever you have a run threat, you are dangerous. I mean, especially in high school football where you've got a decent arm for a high school quarterback as well. You're just a threat anywhere. And Abdullah Ahmad is more than decent. Cornell Beard gonna get a rest. Caden King coming in. King, another junior running back. The other half of that running back duo for Shaker, and that duo is deadly. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. King in the backfield with Ahmad. The ball closer to that left hash mark. Caden King moving it forward. That'll be a solid pickup. We'll see how much of a pickup. A Cardinal is also down on the play, so we can expect an injury timeout. It'll be a 3rd down and 2 when we come back. Hopefully this Cardinal can get some help before he heads off. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Vaughn Ullum. Shaker Heights, down 11, looking to cut that deficit down when we come back. And we're back at the Jerome T. Osborne Senior Stadium in Menor, home of the Cardinals. Shaker faced with a 3rd and 2. They're going to run it to the outside with Caden King. He'll push his way forward. Where will they mark him? He will get enough. 1st and 10. That's a big pickup on the 3rd and 2. We'll move the chains. Ball's on the 12. 1st down. 10 yards to go. What can Shaker do? They're in the red zone, and they are set up nicely. Caden King pushing his way forward. He'll get to about the 10. So make it a 2nd down and 8. This drive, for a high school drive, it's quite long, over 5 minutes long. So the 2nd and 8. Receiver in motion from right to left was Trey McNutt, and Caden King or excuse me, Cornell Beard is dropped before he can get anywhere positive. So that'll push him back. It'll be a 3rd down and 13. The ball at the 15. Might need to go to the air here. 3 receivers off to the left, 1 out to the right. Beard in the backfield with Ahmad. He'll work as a blocker. Ahmad going deep to McNutt. He finds him in the back of the end zone. Once again, Abdullah Ahmad to Trey McNutt, and we've got 6 more up on the board. We've got a ball game, fellas. 24-19, Jack Geisler to put up 1 more to make it a 4-point ball game. Or, excuse me, they're going to go for 2. And I don't see why you don't. Make it a 3-point ball game and hopefully get a field goal. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go of game clock remaining in that 3rd quarter. Shaker really holding their own. 6:30 on that last Red Raider drive that just resulted in a touchdown. Quite the efficient drive. And now a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start on the Red Raiders. And that's never something I like to see, especially not on the 2-point conversion, as this will push it back. McNutt, the lone receiver, off to the left. We know he's dangerous. I mean, you just saw that touchdown. Shaker to try and make it a 3-point game. 3 receivers to the right. Jackson Ward in motion, moving right to left. And they're going to go to the air. Ahmad needing to get something. Cornell Beard. Pass complete. He'll run it in himself. Really a broken play. But the Red Raiders make it work. And only a field goal separate the 2 teams. Oh my goodness. 24-21. The Cardinals still on top, but Shaker making it a great game to watch here under the Friday night high school football lights. We will take a short break. We will be right back. 24-21 is our score. Hello, everyone. My name's Vaughn Ullum. We're still here in Menor, a great football game within the Greater Cleveland Conference. Ooh, not the best kickoff, reeled in and just short of the 20. He's tripped up, getting to about the 35. And that is the case. Maybe just short, but it should be the 35. So Shaker, if their defense shows up on this play right here, or on this drive, excuse me, Shaker's got an opportunity to take the lead. And it would be their first lead of the ball game. This Red Raider defense has really shown something these last couple of Menor offensive possessions. And now after the brief official timeout, we're back. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 off to the left. They're going to go to the air. Fox rolling out right, and he'll almost pick up the first. He might be just short. Oh, and he's quite short. 2nd down and about 3. Scott, this Menor quarterback, has really just been raining down these short throws for your team. And here, a big run. That'll move the sticks. Getting close to the midfield stripe. Not just there quite yet. Ball at the 48. First down and 10. Menor Cardinals. And now the scoreboard goes dead. So it's still a first down and 10. And Shaker needing to build this coverage back and just need to get some tackles on these Cardinals. Taken down past midfield, past the 40. And we'll see where they mark it. I don't have the scoreboard to use to my advantage to see where they mark it anymore. And now they're going to call an official timeout as they get that checked out. So with the scoreboard down, we're going to take a break. Not sure if it'll be brief. Not sure if it could be like 5 to 10 minutes. Not sure. We will be back. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, never mind. The scoreboard's back. Maybe we won't take a break. And many whistles blow both teams back onto the turf. Shaker's defense needing to get some stops as Menor with one more first down should find themselves within the red zone. First and 10, going to the air is Fox. Under pressure, he'll find the man on the slant route, taken down by Richards. It'll be a second down and about 8, maybe 7. Oh, roughing the passer on Shaker. And with that, that'll move Menor way up the field. That's 15. First down and 10. The ball is going to move all the way up to the 13. Or it looks as though they put it at the 14. Shaker will take the extra yard to work with. 3:06 left to go in quarter number 3. A run up the middle to number 7. He's taken down quickly. So a limited gain, a positive one, but not too much. About a second down. And call it 2. Or 1. Or if you want to compromise, have it be 1.5 of the gain. Second down and 9, says the scoreboard, even though it wasn't working about a second ago. I'll use the yard to gain, as it says up there. And here he's going to go to the air. Fox, with the pocket collapsing, he's taken down. A big sack for the Red Raiders. That'll be a second down. Excuse me, it'll be a third down and long after the sack. First sack of the ball game for either team. And that is what you like to see. Third down and 13. Ball at the 17. A stop here could lead to a field goal, and Shaker could have an opportunity to tie it up, maybe even take the lead. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's 3rd and 13. Fox standing in the backfield with his running back. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to the air. He finds his man short. He might be able to get good pickup out of this, and he goes all the way to the end zone. No one was on him. Jackson Farley, the sophomore running back, in wide open space, no coverage at all. And so easy money to get this to a 9-point game. To make it 10, it's the kicker. The snap, ooh, a high hold, and it's blocked. Can Shaker return it? It looks as though they were going to. Play blown dead, however. Shaker will take it. It's a 9-point game instead of a 10. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. 30-21 is our score. The Cardinals of Menor High School are on top. 59th in the state. Shaker Heights. We'll continue when we'll come back. And we're back in Menor. The Cardinals getting set to kick this one away. It takes a bounce, and now it's fumbled. Is it recovered by Shaker? It doesn't look like it is. And my goodness, 2 special teams fumbles. And that has hurt the team in the long run. And so, Menor with the opportunity to make it a 3-score game. And we will see if they can do just that. 1st and 10, ball at the 25. Fox takes the snap, he'll hand it, will fake the give, and hook up with his receiver to the left side. No coverage on these receivers to the left side, and once again, another easy walk-in touchdown for Menor. Just defensive mistakes and special teams mistakes, as we saw that led up to that, bring us to where we are now. However, a bit of discussion after the play. It'll be a holding on Menor. That is huge. So that should, in theory, push him back 10. A lot of discussion following the penalty. All right, well, at first they were pushed back. Now they're moving up. A lot of confusion here in Menor. And the scoreboard says it's 1st and 3. The men on the sideline agree, a 1st and 3. A spot foul, but regardless, not sure what the foul was. Oh, taken down immediately after the handoff. Holy moly. What a takedown. Marty Johnson, the ball carrier. But Isley Woods all over. Just a beautiful takedown. A rough takedown. But, I mean, that is the sport of football. These kids know what they're signing up for. Second down at 4. He'll fake the give up the middle. And now the throw, and he just can't take him down. And a touchdown for Menor. This time, it will stand. So that very well might diminish a lot of the Red Raider confidence, as that makes it, for now, a 15-point score right here to make it a 16-point. The kick is up, and the kick is, of course, good. This kicker has been phenomenal all night long. 52 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Shaker down 16, and in theory, that's 2 scores, but they'd have to get 2-point conversions twice. Tackett on to kick it off once again. Shaker needing a safe and secure kick return. Twice have we seen it fumbled. The kick a good one. Letting it go for a touchback would be the wise option, and that wise option is taken. Ball will be spotted at the 20 as this Red Raider offense needs to score here. It's not really an option. We're within the final minute of this third quarter. Thanks for sticking with us. Beard in the backfield with Ahmad. We saw a little bit of Caden King on that last drive, but he's not back out just yet. Ahmad, a quick throw to Trey McNutt. You know it, you love it, that Ahmad McNutt connection. So the clock will keep ticking. It was only a 3-point deficit not long ago. Now it's 16. And here's the give to Cornell Beard. He'll pick up the first and 2 more. Cornell Beard. If Shaker wants a successful drive, they want Beard to be active. First down and 10. Ball at the 46. Snap. The give to Caden King off to the right side. He'll pick up some positive yards. Maybe about 3. So with that 3-yard run, it's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. We've got 12 more minutes of football for you in Menor. And so we're going to take a quick break as these teams switch sides of the field. We'll be right back. The Cardinals up 16. Shakers offense back out now for the 2nd and 7. They're down 16, entering the final quarter. Ahmad rolling out to his left. He finds Colin Richard. He'll evade one tackle and get pushed forward for a first down. Shakers going to need to neutralize the pass in this quarter. And that's exactly how you do it. Some short, quick, and effective throws. We've seen it all night long from Scotty Fox on the Menor side. We just need that from Abdullah Ahmad. Faking the give to Caden King, and ooh, a rarity. Right through the hands of Trey McNutt. And the D1 recruit, I mean, not a typical occurrence from the defensive back wide receiver duo. That is number 8. 11:33 left to go in the ballgame. Caden King, the man in the backfield with Abdullah Ahmad. He stands behind him and to his right. 2 receivers off to the right side, 2 to the left. Quick throw to McNutt. That time it will be reeled in. It'll bring up a 3rd down, but much more manageable. Third down, 1 yard to go. Maybe this is where you run. And that is the case. Caden King extends. And they'll call it a 4th down. 4th down and very short. This could really decide the ball game if Shaker doesn't pick it up. Once again, up the middle, it's Caden King. And this should bring us to a 1st down. And it is 1st down and 10. Bit of a stressful wait till we get the call, but they will move the chains. Off the 4th and 1, it becomes a 1st and 10. Ahmad looking to go to the air. Now he's going to run it himself. He'll pick up some good yardage. There is a flag down. Moving down the left sideline and eventually taken down. There is that yellow laundry on the field. We'll see what it brings. And it'll be a holding on Shaker. A brutal call after the big pickup. So that'll push him back 10. 1st down and 20 to go. The ball lies at the 43. 10-18 left to go. Shaker down 37-21. So with 2 scores being the deficit, they really need to convert on this drive. The ball on the left hash mark. And now it looks like Shaker's going to need the timeout to talk things over. The team looked a bit confused before they got things started on the play. So at 9:56 left to go in the final quarter, we're going to take a quick break. The Cardinals up 16, defending their home territory well for their homecoming game. We will be right back. My name's Vaughn Ullum. Thanks for tuning in. First down and 20 after the Red Raider timeout. That leaves them with 2 left on the half. The Cardinals still with all 3 of theirs. The whistle blows. We are set. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Ahmad, a quick throw to Kyle Waits, and he'll take it forward. He'll get a decent chunk of that yardage back, but there is once again a flag down on the field. And it'll be an ineligible man downfield. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. So make it a 1st and 25. That's a quarter of the football field. I mean, in that 3rd quarter, we saw Shaker use the pass to their advantage, 3 for 5 for 54 yards. They just need to do that now. 25 yards to go on the 1st down. After a holding and a timeout, and just now, an ineligible man downfield call. So Cornell Beard, the running back, getting tended to by one of the trainers on the sideline, and that could hurt this offense. Big name down on the sideline. Caden King, however, the other half of the dynamic running back duo that Shaker has built up. He'll pick up some solid yardage, make it a 2nd down, and we'll see where they mark it. But regardless, from a 1st T5 to a 2nd down and 12, Shaker's going to take this with much glee. 2 receivers out wide to each side of the O-line. Trey McNutt moving from right to left. Ahmad thought he had his man Kyle Waits, just getting a hand in there to break up the pass. Is, I believe, number 6 for Menor. Looked as though it'd be right on target, but one finger can break up a pass, and that'll bring it to a 3rd down and 12. The score, 37-21, 8:47 left to go in the ballgame. Shaker needs to score here. This 3rd down, a big one. Kyle Waits drops the pass, needing to reel that in, and that'll bring up a 4th down. If this 4th down is not converted upon, that could really seal the deal. 4th down, 13. Ball on the 36. Shakers down by 16. 3 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. That lone man on the right, Brian Mitchell. And here goes Ahmad to the air. Cameron Jackson, the receiver, he will pick up the first down, and that is huge. $16 yards on the pickup. That's 3 more than they needed, but Shaker's going to take them. First down and 10. Ball now at the 20 there inside the red zone. Here's the run to Caden King up the middle, pick up some positive yardage once again. Caden King not having a bad night himself. It'll be a pickup of 6. The ball now at the 14. Shaker down 16, needing to cut that deficit in half with a score here and hopefully a 2-point conversion. The handoff to Caden King, and he is taken down quickly. And so the clock will keep running. Beard back in after he was tended to by the trainers on the sideline. Caden King not having a bad night. He's been performing rather well, but Beard, the starter, back in now. No receivers to the right side of the O-line. And it'll be Cornell Beard running off to the left, but not much doing. It will pick up that first down, just barely, on the 3rd and 3. First down, 10 to go. Or, I suppose, first down and goal from the 10. This is a big red zone trip for the Red Raiders. Even if they punch it in, they're going to need to punch in a 2-point conversion, or else it's still a 2-possession game. Granted, they're really going to have to rely on that defense. Cornell Beard to run up the middle. And taken down with a limited gain, maybe about 2 yards. So the Shaker really milking the clock down themselves, which is not exactly what you want, but it's what they continue to do. Another run up the middle to Cornell Beard, and once again, it's not going to work. These runs up the middle have just been more than likely predictable. And so now we're left with the 3rd down and 8. Ball on the 8, or excuse me, 3rd down and goal from the 8. 5.5 left to go. That clock continues to tick on down. Ahmad going to the air, looking for a quick throw. Oh, just out of reach, but they're going to throw the flag for the pass interference. The intended receiver was the junior Brian Mitchell. And that is a brutal call if you're Menor. That could have really done the damage and brought up the 4th down. But Shaker keeps getting backed into the corner, but Menor just can't seem to put him away. 5:23 left to go in quarter number 4. It's a 3rd down and 4. Here's the run to Cornell Beard. He'll run it to the outside, to the left. And he is in easy for the touchdown. So that'll throw up 6 on the board, make it a 10-point game. And now they will more than likely go for the 2-point try to make it a 1-possession game. They would still need the other 2-point conversion if they were to get another touchdown. But one step at a time is really the mindset of this Red Raider team. The play clock down to 15. Beard in the backfield with Ahmad. 2 receivers to each side, out wide. And he's going to go to the air. Cornell Beard, a short throw, and he is in easy. Once again, good play call right there from the Red Raiders, and that'll make it an 8-point ball game. It is a 1-possession ball game. Shakers defense just needing to show up and show out. When we come back, it'll be a kickoff from Menor. It'll be a brief break. We will be right back. Cardinals up 37-29 for their homecoming game. Jack Geisler to kick this one off. And a short one. It'll take one bounce, and it'll be fell on by the man who took it in. It'll be at about the 30. And it was a false start on Shaker. .5:15 left to go in quarter number 4. We'll see where the ball is spotted after the false start is placed onto the kickoff. Regardless, it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Menor. Shaker's defense needs to stop them here. And now it looks as though Shaker might re-kick from the 45 instead of the 40, which I thought is how it was supposed to work all along. So Jack Geisler coming back out. The ball will be spotted at the 45 as opposed to the 40 for the kick. 5:15 still left to go. The Cardinals up 8, a big touchdown and a big 2-point conversion for the Red Raiders. And the run up and the kick, this one higher up. It'll take a bounce at the 25, now reeled in at about the 20. So all in all, for Shaker, they'll take it. Puts them back 10 more yards. So call it a little victory for the Red Raiders there. So this is where time is your biggest enemy. As previously said, 5:15 left to go in the ball game. And here comes the number one enemy, and that is Sky Fox, incredible quarterback that we have seen, the junior, with another short throw, and he is taken down. But a good gain of about 8 on the play. The receiver, Justin Hodge, number 13, the sophomore. Now under 5 minutes. 2nd down and 3 to go. Pickup of 7 on the quick throw. Shaker needs the defense to come up big. But now it looks as though there's a late injury timeout for one of the Cardinals receivers. And as he gets tended to, we will take a short break and we'll be right back. Shaker down by 8 with 4:44 left to go in the 4th. We'll be right back. Here's another run to the left side. He's taken down quickly. Big takedown behind the line. My goodness. Big 3rd down. 5 yards to go. Two receivers to each side of the line. He'll fake the give. Fox rolls out. He's got no men open. He's going to have to take a shot. It's not complete. Holy, Shaker's got a chance. Just under 4 minutes left to go. Shaker's getting the ball back. They're down 8, so they're going to need the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. But hey, they've got the chance, and they most definitely are able to capitalize on it. The punt unit out for the Cardinals. The punt return unit out for Shaker. Jace Griffin and Damian Cunningham, the 2 men to return it. A low snap and a high punt. And it bounces back. And so it'll be at exactly midfield. This is good. This is great. The Red Raiders have all the opportunity to capitalize here. I'm not exactly sure how overtime works. I'll let you know when we get there. But Shaker has the chance. They're down 8. Abdullah Ahmad has had a shaky game. He had that pick early in the game. But since then, He's really been performing well. A lot of drops, however, from the receivers. Now the ball is going to be spotted at the 48 on the Red Raider, or excuse me, on the Menor side of midfield. Big game here. And here they're going to give this one off. Cornell Beard escapes. He keeps going, pushing forward. He will get about 6 on the carry. And so now Shaker's going to take some time off the clock. Shaker's in control of really the rest of this game, if they can be. Second down, 4 yards to go. Caden King now taken into the ball game. And now it was a fake. Oh, no. The pass to Trey McNutt. In and out the hands of the defensive back. And holy cow. Close to a backward pass, which would result in a fumble. But the referees not seeing that idea, I suppose. 3rd down and 4. Holy moly. 4 yards to go, needing the first down. It's 4 down territory at this point. Trying to push his way forward is Caden King. He's not going to be able to get much at all. It'll bring up a 4th down. A gain of about 1 yard, that's it. So from a 3rd down and 4 to a 4th down and 3. Shaker once again backed into a corner. 2 receivers off to the left side, 2 off to the right, ball between the hash marks. Big pressure situation, 2:20 left to go. The snap, the quick throw, and it is broken up. Batted down. And so Shaker still does have a chance, but it's just not likely. They have 2 timeouts, but that's really just about it. This defense has to be perfect through the rest of this one. 2:17 left to go. That'll crush the spirits of the Red Raider fans. The Cardinals still up 8. They have 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield with Fox is number 17. And he's going to stick with it himself. And he'll be taken down. And Shaker's going to take the timeout. So, though Shaker may lose this one, what a phenomenal football game. The Cardinals up 8, looking to seal the deal with a first down if they can. It's 2nd down, 10 to go for Menor. Menor looking to win their homecoming game under the lights. 59th in the state against Shaker 100th in the state. What happens next? 2nd and 10, ball at the 41. Man in motion from left to right is number 10. Here's the give up the middle. Not much doing. And the timeout taken by Shaker. It'll be a pickup of 3, maybe 4. Call it 3. 3rd down and 7. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. Take a breather. Only 5 seconds off the clock there. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. Shaker still down by 8. Will they get the ball back? 3rd and 7, ball at the 44. This play right here determines the outcome of the ball game. Shaker down 8. No more timeouts. They're going to go to the air and find the man way downfield. And that is a long touchdown, 56 yards. And that's the icing on the cake for Menor. A minute 55 left to go. Tack it on for the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 44-29. Cardinals are on top. Shaker does have the chance to score and onside it, but that's just not quite likely. My goodness, what a ball game. Even if Shaker loses, this shows anyone in the GCC that Shaker can fare for themselves. A lot of people thought that Shaker would be last in the GCC, and it's just not the case. They're faring against 59th in the state, and it's okay. Shaker's just they're doing all right. For a Division II school going up against all of these Division I schools, I mean, as mentioned earlier, Menor, 71% more enrollment compared to Shaker. I mean, you just still have to tip your caps to Shaker. Well-fought game nonetheless. It's not over just yet, but let's just say the odds aren't with them. They need a quick touchdown and a quick onside kick and then another quick touchdown. You never know. We're trying to keep it optimistic here in Menor. Ahmad and his offense trot back onto the field now. Two receivers off to the right, one to the left. You got to play aggressive here if you really want to take your chances. Through the air, Ahmad looks for D'Artagnan Mitchell. And some rough contact will knock the ball loose from Mitchell. 4 seconds off the clock, 1:51 left to go. Ball's at the 20. And now Ahmad to go to the air once more. And that one's out of reach of Trey McNutt. Clearly not the same kind of tempo from the Red Raiders, as they more than likely know this one's basically out of reach. 15 points separate the two. 45-29 is our score. Or excuse me, 44-29 is our score. Cardinals winning. To go to the air, the pocket collapses. He rolls out. He's looking for Kyle Waits, but very much overthrown. That'll bring up the 4th down and 10. And at this point, they're just going to go for it. If they don't pick this up, the Cardinals should just be kneeing this one down. 4th and 10. The throw, overthrown. That's the ballgame. So on that drive, 0 for 4 through the air. And so Shaker going to need to trot off the field, knowing they really did fare very well against the Menor Cardinals. Keep in mind, Menor having a lot of momentum. It's their homecoming game. And they got a good game. And Scotty Fox just going to knee this one down. Scotty Fox, keep that kid on your radar. The junior quarterback standing in at 6'2", really just knows how to play football. He just had a night for himself, and I assume that's no different than how he's been all season long. But we just got a little piece of this from the Red Raider side of things. So props to Scotty Fox as he continues down the road. 3 seconds on the play clock. He'll take the knee once more. They have to do it once more as we're at 50 seconds left to go. And so Shaker's undefeated streak will be coming to an end. 6-0 to begin the season, though. Not what many people had expected. As head coach Alex Nicholson, I know I say this many times throughout the season if you're a Red Raider football fan, but head coach Alex Nicholson throughout practice at the very beginning of the season detailed to me that a lot of people expected the Red Raiders to be last in the GCC and to just really not fare against teams like Menor, Medina, and Heights, or Solon for that matter. Granted, Solon not a GCC opponent anymore. But Shaker walks away, and they should, with pride from their first loss. They lose by 15, 44-29 is our final. The Cardinals take the homecoming victory. And speaking of homecoming games, we will see you next week as Shaker takes on the Strongsville Mustangs for what should be a victory for the Red Raiders, but we will see. The Cardinals were walking into this one thinking that the Red Raiders were an easy victory. So, we'll see you for the homecoming game back home at the Russell H. Rupp Field. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. We'll see you on the 6th of October.